I'm finally done, and you can modify the weight of this handle quite a lot. Did you see this? It freaking B is a little bitch, it just wants to fly out.
Initiating. Welcome back to my daily grind. Create yourself is what you'll find me doing every day and every night. No time to lose, one day, one step in the right direction. I'm Chris and I'm only here to show you if I can do it, you can do it too.
Welcome back to the vlog. It is Thursday, another day, another chance to push hard, and the topic for this vlog is the final CJ Velvet Star Balisong handle variation. So let's get it. By the way, all the Balisong related vlogs right here, watch them all. But before we get started, love goes out to all my subscribers. Thank you for making my life special and worth living to the max. So let me try to give back with a sweet video. I am freaking done with the project. This is the final handle variation, and as you can see, it is kind of white. Like, where is the weight, right? This is the BBS handle variation, BB Stealth. Oh yes, because the weight is actually hidden inside, and this also features the B-box which Jayboo came up with. But first, let me recap the process so far, well, the progress. On this side is the original, then we have the BBR, BBX with the extension port in place, and the BBS for stealth right here. The shape resembles the BBX pretty much. It's, well, kinda almost the same shape. It's like this egg shape. I basically took this shape and then took this whole of the weight and just moved it a bit inwards. That sounds quite easy, right? But it was not easy whatsoever, because there are a lot of fails. Oh, that's strange. Oh no, never mind. So this was the first fail right here. This was just an iteration. There are always iterations that I need to trash in design processes. Okay, I will just stop with that. Let's just skip that. This was the first iteration that somewhat worked already with this little B-box right here. This one is not too far off, but as you can see, this one is quite a bit thicker. Right there is quite a bit thicker. I think it took me around 5 to 6 hours to create this handle right here. And this handle actually features a 6mm hole for the big weights. The weights which I use on all the other Balisong handles. These big 6mm rods. And this would be quite amazing, but the thing is, I just wasn't thinking big picture. Because even though it is possible to close the handles in this position, it's just not possible to open them. An absolute catastrophe. If you open it, it would basically be something like this. There was no way to modify the handles to get them slimmer to make this work. Absolutely no way. So I had to redesign from scratch with the same idea basically, but reduce the weight to the 4mm rod. This is the old design versus the new design. So the Stealth only has space for the 4mm rod, which is kind of sad because it makes it lighter, of course, but there is no other way, because you need to keep the handles uniformly slim. They need to be symmetrical basically, and on the first design there was a bulge on this side, and it's just not working. And that was kind of sad, but yeah, in the end I made it. I don't know why, but I had to, oh yeah, well, I had to redo this failed design basically from scratch. That wasted another 5 to 6 hours, and only then I realized that this won't work whatsoever. It pretty much wasted 2 full days, just the designing process. It was kind of insane, but I'm still kind of hyped about the outcome. So let me show you what you can do with the Stealth. So these are the 4mm rods, and well, you can actually insert everything that you want. This sounds kind of wrong, but everything that has a diameter of 4mm, that is. You just take it and insert whatever you want in here. Boom, there you go. You can cut these rods, you can make them shorter or longer, or I don't know, and you can modify the weight of this handle quite a lot. You can put a weight right here, or you can put a weight right here, or you can only use a weight right here. For this purpose, I will actually use springs. I don't have the right springs. I was using these little ones right here, but they are way too thin and they kind of get stuck inside, but the possibilities are pretty much endless, and that is crazy. Okay, so after you inserted these, you need to plug the B-box. You need to stick a B in the B-box. That's the original idea by Jayboo. Right there. It's plugged. These B-boxes will need 14mm pins, but I can't seem to find them. And if you don't have springs, then it will make a bit of a noise. But you can already, of course, flip it. And the shape of the handle is quite amazing, to be honest, because it is just smooth and round, it's epic. But there is a problem because it is fairly hard to create the perfect B-box. Well, it's actually quite impossible, I think, because if you want it to be held in place by material spring action basically, well, if you have a thin B-box basically, it will kind of bend and hold the rod in place this way. But then if you would drop it, it would easily break. But now it's not, well, it's fairly hard to actually bend it out of shape. So the problem now is that it's fairly loose. It's like, oh yeah, oh my god, it's so loose. This is a 13mm pin right here. Maybe they're even better than 14mm. Oh, this one is, oh yeah, and the pins need to be smooth, really smooth, otherwise there are rough edges, it will scrape out the hole even more. Oh yeah, actually the 13mm ones, they look pretty much perfect actually. I think maybe I will use these. Oh my god, did you see this? It freaking bee is a little bitch, it just wants to fly out. So the solution for that, little rubber rings for example, you can also put tape around it, but all in all it's just a flawed idea. There is no other way to put it. But at least thanks to these little holes right here, the rubber band will be held in place quite nicely, just like that. Right, so this is the stealth handle variation. The final handle variation for a CJ Velvet Star. Right here, that's friggin' it. But that was not what Jayboo actually wanted. He wanted this thing right here. If I remember this correctly, there was a bit of a discrepancy. I wrote it down somewhere here. Should be somewhere here actually. Oh yeah, so my blade length is 130mm, which is around 5.12 inches. And he wanted the blade to be 6.5 inches, which is 165mm. In other words, plus 35mm. Then he also wanted a longer handle. Mine is 135mm. 5.3 inches, and he wanted a 6 3/8 inches or something like that, which is 162mm, and this is only plus 27mm. So I had plus 35 and plus 27mm, so I figured plus 30mm is the perfect thing in the middle. So this is 30mm longer. It's looking kind of funny, it's also feeling kind of funny, but that's what he wanted. And I gave it to him. I think a bigger Balisong would be a good idea, but I think just making it longer is not that good of an idea. But it's funny in a weird way. It's a great experiment, that's for sure. I think if you want a bigger blade, you also need to, well, you need to scale up everything basically. That would be an idea for 6mm weights and also for bigger ball bearings. But anyways, lastly, let's insert the longer weights. Boom, boom. I tried my best to not drill out the hole as good as on the other one, but it's, yeah, it still wasn't really possible to get a perfect fit, so you need rubber bands for this one as well. This is literally the only move that I can do. Actually, let me exchange the frame. To get the weights out, well, the bees, I will also give him this. This is a cut-off blow gun dart, and you can just push out the weight just like this, and then you just push it out, and there we go. This is it, the final CJ Velvet Star Balisong with this blade variation right here, star cutout, moon cutout. I really like this. I still like this the most. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm finally done. I will get to a recap in the next vlog. You can check it out right here. I will compare all the blades again. I will weigh them, and I will also talk a bit, well, I will recap the project and the insanity one more time before shipping it. So that's enough progress for this vlog. Smash that like button where I want to smash these little bees when they fly out of their freaking box. Bang the bell like crap to never miss a Balisong related vlogs. Check the recent news on ChrisViral.com, and that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.